Mm. Yeah, y'all went on. I was watching church. Y'all came on when church was on. I'll see them later. Hmm.
I was watching last week.
Yeah, so it was. They played the Good Friday service, and so me and I went and watched the live Easter service, the rewind.
Yeah, I watched both. I watched Good Friday and Easter.
Oh, okay.
I watched my services at 7:00. Then they had a replay of the Easter service.
Yeah. We were like, man, we watched the Good Friday service. Let's see what else is on.
Let me see what else is on.
Yeah. I mean, we got how we get one like, and there's one person on. What's up? We are about to get into this here podcast, random ass convos.
Oh boy.
Moving on. It's crazy.
My Puma hoodie.
Your Puma hoodie?
Yeah.
No. I sure do not.
Wow.
I'm moving on. Mm-hmm. I have a few topics. Do you have any topics for today?
Me?
Mm-hmm. Mm. I was gonna bring out your waffle stomp. The Reddit situation you brought up. I talked about it with Naya yesterday. She was like, "Well."
Should you get divorced?
Mhm.
You would.
Mhm. Irreconcilable differences, man.
Huh?
Irreconcilable differences.
The whole family. 2 kids and one.
Deceived me. I don't know who this person is.
We talk about it. We talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, she did my hair and put so much, like she washed it and then like
Okay.
oiled to the gods. So my whole face, I've been wiping down my face.
Is your face, your hair is touching your face?
I guess. I also feel like it's dripping, like the residuals.
You want to wear a bonnet?
On camera. I almost wore my scarf. I did, but I was like, it's fine.
Okay. I got a bonnet.
I'm not wearing a bonnet, Dion, but thank you.
I don't want to match it.
Thank you, though. We got 2 people in here, okay?
Hey, who in here?
Nobody's talking now, so I don't know who. I don't know who it is. I'll be moving on. I have fallen asleep anywhere I've sat down for more than 5 minutes today. If I'm like in the hair chair, I was out.
No.
Church, it was a struggle. I'll be moving on.
Oh boy.
Yes, turn this on mute.
What is happening? I couldn't see any of the schematics.
You couldn't see the schematics.
Oh, speaking of earphones in. Be careful. 2 hands.
Hola? Nothing? Nothing. Or it's really low. Hello? No. This is how a pastor feels right before he's about to give the word online. Just waiting for people to come on before he starts
You really
preaching.
sound low?
Yep.
Anything different?
Testing, testing. It's fine. It just feels a little lower than usual. Testing, testing.
Oh, you did turn it down yesterday. Right? Okay, I didn't touch anything.
Testing. Okay, I can hear myself. I just feel volume-wise. Yep. I mean, I hear it. Just give me a little bit more volume.
You?
Yeah, because you talk way louder than me. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
I did it. What do you have? You have like
no confidence.
Little, I was like,
no confidence in what's happening. I feel like I have to be right here. Testing, 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 testing.
I hear you.
Yeah, I just felt I wasn't loud enough. That's it. That's what I said. Whew. I dropped my phone today. That's not groundbreaking, but I cracked the other part of my other side of my screen. So now I have cracks at the bottom corners. That's fine. That's fine.
Hello?
Do a little work. Sign. Our two people left us.
Well, you ain't said nothing. I haven't heard anything.
I said, "What's up? What's up? How you doing?"
And I'm much further than where I'm usually at.
Talked about my cracked phone. Talked about the oil in my hair.
You talking to me?
Falling asleep.
Mm-hmm. You did.
I'm a no limit soldier. Known to keep it rowdy. You know the ones that say something, something about it. What am I doing, Dion? What song? What song is that?
Maya still the soccer.
Oh, good job. But you don't know the rest of the lyrics. Dang.
Song was trash.
No, it wasn't. It was.
Trash. I'm sorry.
It was my song back in the day. I'll be moving on.
Move on.
Moving on.
And move my way. Move on. And move my way. Whose clothes are these?
Whose drawers are these? That's what she says. Where a size for I am not ignoring you guys. I am sending an invoice that I was supposed to send yesterday. And I don't want to forget. I just thought about it. So here we are. But I'm coming back to you. Saturday. June 4th. 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Who are you talking to?
I'm
Out loud, I should say.
well, I was explaining to people's whoever's out there that I'm not ignoring them. I'm just doing an invoice for a booking that came in yesterday. So
Here?
For the studio for June. But it's 4 hours. I think it's 4
Did you ever respond back to the Carfor Brothers?
I can do it now.
Did you see the email? Yep.
They're gonna talk to each other. I didn't see a response beyond
Yeah, I
that.
totally forgot.
Okay.
Ooh, what up, Alicia? Alicia. What up, Alicia? Where you from, Alicia? You feel like you're new. Let's hear it, Alicia. Where you from?
What's up, Alicia?
Arlington, VA.
Okay, 703. I see you.
You know the area code.
Yeah, it's the DMV area.
What brings you to this part? How'd you figure out about the Lack Pack? How'd you hear about us? Period. I should say us. Could be Twills, could be me. You and I are gonna have a conversation until we get things going. What's up, Miss Purse Strings? She was in here earlier. Been following Dion for a while. Glad I caught the live. Yay! What up, yo?
Dion, you like famous.
No, stop it, man. Everybody know Alicia. I feel like I'm saying her name wrong. Is it L,
It looks
Alicia?
like Alicia.
Alicia?
Alicia. Are we saying it right?
Is it L? Alicia
or
Alicia? You better look it up.
no? It's like that's okay. I'm gonna look her up right now.
Correct. Which one is it? Alicia or Alicia? I know both. Like Alicia, but with an E. Okay, got it. Sweet.
Love that spelling.
What up? Somebody. Oh yeah. I was like, who did I just work with? I was like, who was I working with last name? Her first name was Lee, but yeah, it was yesterday. Lee.
Why is that song in my head?
What?
Moving on.
Okay. Twilla has been singing Maya and Silk the Shocker all day. Song is trash. Alicia, can you please confirm that the song is trash? Please confirm this. I think we need to get the live things. So we can go live Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the time. Yeah. So I was thinking about doing it on my phone too.
Okay.
Thinking about it.
I'll do a cost analysis.
No, you won't.
You right. I just get it.
You're not. Born in 95. I don't recall. Aww.
Okay. All right.
Aww.
All right.
That's adorable. You probably want to know who Maya is, do you? When she come out?
But Maya's from DC, so maybe. Oh, that's Anne Marie. Is Maya from DC too? I don't forget where Maya's from.
Let's see when the song came out.
Moving On was like 98.
She was 3.
Yeah.
So that song. Let me see. Let me look it up. I do. It's the shade for me. What I say? What I say? Do you remember that song? He's gonna leave me hanging to us. She said, "Man." So you do remember the song? I know my. How do you know Maya? She fell off. Let me see. Maya, Silk the Shocker, Moving On. Let me see when this song came out.
Saving and sending.
Move on.
Move
She
my
did
way.
this song for wow. The Rugrats song, when
Yeah,
that come out.
yeah.
This song came out in 98. You were 3. How do you know this song? What the Blue Crew. We got Blue on, ironically.
Oh, we do.
I don't know how would you know Maya? Because after this, she had like 2 good albums.
The Rugrats theme song though.
When that come out? Take me there. I wanna
Around the
go
same
there.
time, maybe like 99.
Let's see. Let's see.
And then the movies. Fallen, yes. Love is like, whoa, yes, yes, Alicia.
You don't even know how any of those songs go. Go for it. Go for it. Love is like
Oh, me?
Love is like, yeah, you. Love is like, well, go for it. How
Oh,
does
that's
it
the
go?
one where my love is like, my dun dun dun. I don't know lyrics to anything, but also falling, falling, dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want to give up. Dun, 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 dun. You know that one? Falling.
She fell off after her second album.
You are disrespectful.
Let's be
to
honest.
Maya.
Let's be honest. Maya was fire for 1.5 albums. 1.5 albums. She was adorable. Her cuteness kept her around. Then she had that song with Jay-Z. Yes, ballin', jigga man be ballin'. The typical, some of them be crawling.
That was a hot song right there. Oh, in case of the X. What just happened?
Oh my gosh, Dominic is a fool. So I gotta tell y'all this. I hate that I had to explain all these inside jokes to y'all.
I mean, you don't have to. You can leave us out there.
It's too many inside jokes. So does any of y'all remember the movie Dead Presidents?
Do any of y'all?
Do any of y'all? How about you more? Do any of you all? How about that? You cool
Does
with that?
anyone? Maybe you were right. Continue.
Gosh, dude, you just mess up a wet dream, man. I was asleep. You gonna tell me, wake up. Who's calling me right now? I got laugh. Does any of y'all remember the movie Dead Presidents? Because if you don't understand it, it's not gonna make sense.
What you gonna do? You can't say no.
Never saw it. Damn. Okay. Well, Monica, this is for you.
Yeah.
So there's a scene in the movie where Clifton Powell, the guy who's his character's name is Cuddy, when he threatens Lorenz Tate character and he has the gun to his mouth, it's like, hey, let me tell you something, nigga. Does your girl suck you, fuck you, make you feel like a man, huh? Does he? Talk, nigga! He puts a gun in his mouth and he slaps his face like that. That's Clifton Powell. Then he said, bye, Santa Claus, right? That's the scene, right? So know that. That's Clifton Powell. Me and my boy Dominic used to always say that line to each other, being silly. So we just found out that Sasha Obama and Clifton Powell Jr. are a couple. And then he gonna respond back like, does he fuck her, suck her, make her feel like a man? Oh gosh, because I haven't said it to him since. I haven't said that because it was such a great callback because we used to always say that to each other. Oh my gosh, dude, it was so perfect because we always make fun. We always make fun of Clifton Powell because he always had funny lines. So anytime somebody's hating, he's like, oh yeah, but does she suck you, fuck you, make you feel like a man, huh? Any scenario, we used to always say that. So it's funny that Clifton Powell Jr. is dating Sasha Obama, and he gonna text me and say, "Wow, that's crazy. I want to know if." He said the line. It's a great punchline, Dominic. That's a great punchline.
Yeah. The reason I didn't put on any makeup today, this oil is still dripping from the locks. Like,
You self-conscious?
yes.
So Twilla
If
got
I
her
start
hair.
sweating,
Twilla got her hair done today, and
let me show-
she feeling herself right now.
I'm not feeling myself. Yo, I went too long. I usually go every 10 weeks to get it retied.
Did you set your appointment up for next time?
I told her I texted her.
You ain't talking about nothing.
But that's how we operate. But I went 16 this time and it was horrible. She was like, "Why you got all this new growth?"
Jesus, Twilla. I'm trying to.
Who was it?
I just wanted to make it so dramatic. Oh my God!
You're the worst. You're the worst, Bird.
Let me see the son. Somebody called him Pinky Jr. That's funny. Yeah, that movie was, man, that soundtrack was fire. What you shaking your head for? You ain't never seen the movie.
Yes, I have.
You seen Dead President?
Yes.
Give me 2 characters' names.
Why are you gonna do that to me?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you 4 people that's in the movie.
Clifton Powell.
Okay.
Hold on. Lorenz Tate.
Okay.
I'm getting back to the movie though, for real. Hold on. Dead Prez. Why did I go to Panther all of a sudden?
Panther?
You don't remember that?
I thought you said Panthro. I verbally said Panther, but I thought you said Panthro. I was like, from Thundercats?
That's a character?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I've seen it.
The fact that
Prez.
I tell you all the people that's in it.
I don't care.
The fact that you said Clifton Powell because I said Clifton Powell.
Yes, because I know I've seen the movie a lot. I've seen this multiple times.
Bokeem Woodbine, Chris Tucker. What? You shaking your head?
Yeah. No, I'm like, yeah. I just don't recall movies like that. Like that's some things you should just know about people. That I'm gonna put her on the spot and she's not gonna know, even though she's seen it. I could have watched it with you.
You still wouldn't have saw it.
Yeah.
But this movie came in '98 though.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Like Alicia,
it came on TV.
She was 3 years old, so
it came out in '95. Actually, if you want to be accurate.
Oh, what I say?
'98.
And when was Alicia born?
'95.
See, so Dead Presidents, you were just coming out when that movie came out.
But movies in the '90s had bomb soundtracks.
Had to.
I think the last great soundtrack for me was Bad Boys 2. And it had been a gap between good soundtracks and then Bad Boy 2.
Yeah. Whoa! Dun, 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 what's another song on that? See?
I just remember being hyped off that soundtrack. I think I have it actually.
Oh gosh, dude, you just a fraud. All right, what's our recording?
Got my nerves.
Thank y'all for chiming in. We about to start recording on the main camera.
What's up, C? How are you?
Hey man, C. Why you laughing with the cat emoji? Huh? What you laughing with the cat emoji for? You got other emojis. What are you saying? There's other animals that laugh too. Do you know cats are synonymous with vagina?
Why would you have to go there?
What other animal is described with a vagina?
Who did that? Like, that's some, like, I'm pretty sure that's some sexist something somewhere. I'm going to break it down one day.
A dog with the penis and a cat with the vagina?
Mm-hmm.
Chase the cat?
Mm-hmm. That's some misogynistic something somewhere along the lines, and you know it.
I'm actually curious to know, has there ever been any...
Monkey.
That monkey, too. Is that a monkey? Is that a monkey or a cat?
It's a cat, but she's saying synonymous.
Oh. I got another one. Fish.
All right, we should just start this.
Monkey, cat, and fish. Women's vagina are described as very weird
Because
animals.
and it's not ladies describing their own parts. It's what men come up with. 100. That's what always happens.
Nope.
Yeah.
If you had the power to describe, not the power, but your spirit animal for vagina, what would you have?
Lioness.
Lioness. That's another cat.
It's a feline family. It's not a cat. You have to know the right classifications biologically. It's a feline. A cat is a cat.
See? That's funny. She said the LGBT use fish. We say cat. We use stuff like elephant. You know? Dog. Hey, hey, hey. That gorilla. That gorilla. What else?
Somebody say shrimp.
In this live right now. Taking me back to high school. Yeah. Mainly the G's use fish. What is the G's? Grand people? What's G's? As in like the gangsters or the grandmas? I don't know why I did like this for G's.
Why are you throwing up signs?
The gays. She said the G's.
But that tied into because the previous conversation said LGBT.
Oh, got you.
I'm with you.
Ugh. So gay people say, you want some of this fish? Ugh. No one, oh, that is not a great thing to say. Oh, the taco.
That's not an animal.
It used to be.
The taco used to be an animal. Tell me more. Actually, don't. Just go first.
I'm about to press record.
Making sounds there, Dion.
Hey man, when you get my age, you'll get there. Oh boy. A card in here?
You talked about bringing that card several times,
It's in here.
but it's not.
I think it's gonna have those problems in here.
I need to reformat it, or do you have stuff on it? Oh. Okay. How long have I been a creator? You know, I don't know if I call myself a creator. I'm a producer, so I helped others create their content. So I've been doing this for about a long time, maybe 10 years, 12 years. Why you make that face, Dion?
You seem like you're a fraud.
How am I a fraud?
I see you acting like you're a fraud.
I did have a show back in the day. That's jacking me up. Turning it off and on. I feel like I'm going deaf.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything on here that 100% needed.
Let's see if I have my thing to reformat.
I got it. I can do it from here.
Okay.
But none of the menu stuff is coming up, which is weird.
Cover my ear back up because it got cold.
You turn it arrow.
Nah, it's good. Alicia, what are you doing in the DMV? Were you born there, or are you there for work and you moved there? Just out of curiosity.
Stay out of my business.
I wish that'd be so fun. But you're right. You're right. You did not ask to be put on the spot, and here I am. I don't know what the thing is.
It's doing
Born
this
here.
thing.
Okay. I lived in DC for 2 years. I went to Howard for grad school.
Arlington.
Been to Arlington quite a few times.
Have any of y'all been to Los Angeles? This shirt is wrinkled. Do you have this shirt on? Did you wrinkle my shirt?
I can't hear you. Something's happening. Hey,
Okay.
Spicy, what's up? Good time.
Yo, Spicy with the black hand. Is that a slap or is that a clap? Oh, that's a wave. I was like,
Okay, Virginia State. You're so young, but congrats on graduating.
I used to live.
Live.
Oh. In my head, though, was the one. Shut up, man. In my head, I was like, oh, she jacked that up. She said, hey, man, stop.
Lisa stayed in Hawthorne in 2019. Okay, and Monica used to live in San Pedro and work in El Segundo. I can't say that I ever been to San Pedro. I know where San Pedro is.
Yep. It's off the 110.
I take that back. I did a shoot in San Pedro.
Off the 110.
Yeah. We were on a boat, a ship dock for a film.
I just want to say I was called a sex symbol today.
By whom?
I don't know who. Spice, who called me a sex symbol today?
What were y'all talking about?
It was mine to feed. I was talking to Chaz.
They were just quoting what you say?
I was like, it was something about light-skinned people. Oh yeah, it was a girl. It was a girl who and this is that. Yeah, thank you, Spicy. A girl had told me she only dates light-skinned dudes. I was like, man, she really crushed my feelings. And I was like, I really thought I was a sex symbol, man. And then it said, you are a sex symbol. I said, oh.
I also learned today on y'all's podcast that you were taking
liar.
credit for the chicken pot pie
Hey,
that I made.
What up, Spicy?
You just gonna ignore
Right
that
on
statement?
time.
Yeah, I got questions.
Da-da-day. So what happened was,
Uh-huh.
and no one was in here, so I can kind of create my own story.
And now you're just gonna lie again. You
I'm gonna lie
admitted
again.
up top that you're gonna lie again. You be lying for no reason.
I'm gonna lie again. So Chaz was talking about his grilled cheese omelet.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh man, looks good. He showed the picture and stuff. And then I had said, man.
Monica was there. Please tell your story correctly.
Okay. So then I had said, so I said, yo, but have you had a homemade pot pie? And then he was like, I don't like pot pies. I said, no, pot pie. I don't like with the peas. I made it from scratch. I was like, I got all the ingredients. Now I threw them. He said, you made a pot pie from scratch? And I was like, there's a chance that Twilla can be in here. I was like, oh.
Ooh.
I was like, oh boy, here we go. I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I didn't do that. And then sure enough, like 10 minutes later, you was like, hey, y'all. I was like, not like this guy.
I'm like, because I don't cook that often, Spicy. Listen, I don't cook that often. So then when I do and I share with my friends, I want my credit.
Let me say this, y'all. She keeps saying not often. In a scale of 1 to 100, percentage-wise.
2%. I am not ashamed. I am a busy woman.
She don't cook at all.
I'm a busy woman.
Loves to eat.
Loves to cook.
As in, no, you don't.
I do love to cook.
You excited about cooking.
Mm-hmm.
You be like, hey, let's order some Hello Fresh. I'll be like, okay. You be like, you cook it. I was like, that's how you got me. I get it.
I led with I'm busy.
Yeah.
I led with that.
Yeah.
This is why people have cooks.
Yeah.
I be working 14-hour days.
Yeah. Well, Spicy. What is your real name? You know Spicy Original's name?
No, I like spicy though.
I love the name, but I feel like if I see her in the streets, yo, what up, original?
That's what YouTubers do.
That's what YouTubers do?
Yes, I remember. I took the nonprofit org, the board that I sit on. We took a bunch of kids to like the Civil Rights Museum in Atlanta. They saw some influencers and they were like, "Hey, that's so and so," like named them by that name, and then they were like, "I'm," and introduced themselves as that name as well, like whatever their username is. So I was like, apparently, in virtual world, nobody has real names; they just go by their handles. That's the thing.
That is a thing. Just like people call him Kev on stage.
Yeah.
That's his name. Do you have?
So that's part of branding. Let spicy be spicy. Are we ready?
Let me go check.
Ready, eyes steady.
Not Dion taking. Oh, she's talking about that.
Alicia says she found you on Daddy Issues, and you are one of her favorite guests.
Yay! Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. You see the last week's episode?
What's up? What's up? You over here texting. I'm trying to go live.
Oh,
I'm trying to record.
All right, I'm about to record, yo. I'm about to record, all right? I'm just talking to my daughter.
I'm just trying to be a good father out here. Oh, that's funny.
Because I can start pressing record anyway, and guess what's going to happen? You still going to have to wait.
I'm going to have to wait.
I need to finish talking to Kelly.
Oh.
It is Ranger.
I need to text her.
I'll text her.
I am. After the show.
I'll send you the link.
Deion's off camera talking to his kids, so I'm gonna read all the compliments. I would read all the compliments, but he wouldn't hear it because he's like very focused. He can't talk and chew gum at the same time. I haven't watched the last Daddy Issues though. I'm gonna binge watch it too. I'm with you, Alicia. Zupper, what's up? I thought about you today. I heard something about the housing market going back to like the 2019 housing market versus, hoping to get out of this market. And I thought about real estate. So I thought about you. I'm not there yet, but soon.
We are recording.
We're live, recording, and we're live.
All right. 4:43 minutes. All right. I said that out loud because I know when we need to start wrapping it up.
Nice.
When we need to start condoming it.
Wrapping it up.
Yeah, we love Deion on Daddy Issues. He's got to be the fan favorite guest. Yay!
Yeah, housing is
Thank
stupid.
you, Spice.
It's up the housing market is stupid. I'm with you. Go
ahead. Yeah, we were talking about adding me to the cast, but it's only 5 mics. 5 mics? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 mics.
All I got is 5 mics. 5 mics.
Nope, that's not the lyrics. Not the lyrics at all.
Can I improv? All right, guys. I'm here now. Welcome to another episode of Random Ass Convos with Twilla and Deion.
Unfortunately, Mark Dialanti was supposed to be here today, but I had to fill in for him because Twilla's bad with booking her guests. So I was going to be behind the camera, so I guess I'll come in to help her out with her random ass podcast. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Twilla.
Who's Mark Dialanti?
Oh, now you acting brand new. You don't know who Mark Dialanti is?
I don't.
Idiot. He's a part of the 1%. He's probably one of the richest people in the world.
Oh, word? Like for real? You just made that up?
I just created a name.
I thought you were dropping knowledge. Anyway.
But thank you. Thank you so much for having me a part of your show.
Thank you for being on the show. Can I say your beard looks nice today?
Hey! I'm taking that clip. I'm taking that clip and posting it on the gram. She said beard, not facial hair. She said your beard looked good today.
I said nice or something like that, but still.
Yo! I have graduated from facial hair to beard gang, yo. Where my brush at?
Like you got a nice little routine or something happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to Distinguished Beard, what's his name? Walter. Beard gang, recognized in public. Then I kick up a stink, so I have my IG and YouTube the same. Oh, yeah, you got that right, brother.
I'm laughing because LaShonda came out of nowhere and said facial hair. Oh, I love it.
Come on, LaShonda. Come on, girl. Come on.
That is
Come on,
hilarious.
LaShonda. Come on, sweetheart. You see the beard?
It look. Let's be fair though. Like in person, it's more HD than it is on your computer.
Yeah, I gotta clean off my screen. Don't get him started on the beard. Oh, you gonna put the stars?
That's not a star.
She gonna put the stars?
That's a quotation.
You can see it closer.
Okay.
It's kind of far away. She gonna put the quotations on the beard.
That's hilarious.
Almost that beard status. Come on, man. Y'all just mean one more comment and he'll be the sexiest man alive. Let him know.
Oh God.
Thank you, God.
Was that really a praiseworthy moment? That's what you're thankful for today?
Oh my God, y'all just want to get recognized.
You woke up this morning and that's what you
Thank y'all, man. I got called a sex symbol.
Oh my gosh. Waiting on that
Sexiest man alive. Huh?
Waiting on that goatee to connect.
Who said that?
Nubs.
Oh man, I'm ignoring everything Nub talking about. he's going through a identity crisis. You can't never connect his name with anything.
You mad?
I'm very mad because I'm thinking I'm talking to three different people. Like on here, he's Nubzy. On Instagram, he's like Sancho something else, and then the other one's like Master Volume. It's like, dude, these are the same people, and I'm always confused because it's like I'm trying to talk to different people. Hold on, it's the same person.
Oh man,
identity crisis.
Who you thinking at this acceptance speech?
Hmm?
Shout out to the girl that curved me.
Who's it that?
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah. What's it? Yeah. I can't say her name.
Hilarious.
You know what time is, right? Mm-hmm. I'm a classic man.
I'm sorry, y'all. That was on me. That was on me. Trying to, Anyway.
I was thinking about doing a video of you ever seen the Instagram video trend? They be like, show me your dimple. And girls be like,
no.
Show me your dimple. There it is. That was that old trend. Have y'all seen that trend? Don't please don't be funny. Don't leave me hanging. There's a dimple trend going on right now. Please don't leave me hanging. They be like, it's like an audio. Somebody say, come on, show me your dimple. Girls be like, show me your dimple. They be like, there it is. There it is. They be like,
anything just be trending nowadays. Show me your collarbone. Show me your collarbone. Like, why? I'm hating.
Dimple, Lack King. Shit.
King, but you see the La King he did?
The King. The King. Did you see that dimple video I DM'd you on IG, Dion? No, I gotta check it out.
Yo.
What's up?
I like the La King. I've been trying to push this
La
hard.
King. La King. What about the C though?
Just drop it. Like your family added the ing, so you could just drop a C, No,
my family not add the ing.
I thought you said your way your name was. It was like historically coming up from the etymology of it. The story that you told me that you could be lying about was that your yes.
No, my cousin told me that.
I don't talk to your cousin, so I
Right.
heard this from you.
Okay. I thought you talking about I created that story to tell you that.
I'm saying you could have lied about it.
I could have, but my family was there. They were all around like a campfire and told the story.
What's the story?
My great, I don't know how many great grandfathers was in slavery. Our last name was originally, if I see it, I know it. But when he ran away, they asked him, are you still in slavery? He said, nope. Like, what's your name? He said, what's your new name gonna be? He said, I don't know, but I tell you this, he is lacking a nigga. And that was the ongoing joke for
So y'all
years.
comedians for generations.
He kept
You
it.
escaped slavery. And your last name becomes lacking.
Yep. They was like, hey, Harold, tell him the joke you said. I told him I ain't in slavery no more. Why? Because he is lacking a nigga. They was like, tell the story again. Tell the story again. He kept telling the story. He is lacking a nigga. They're like, yo, he's hilarious.
Oh,
and they was
man.
like, I'm gonna go with Harold lacking. And then throughout the history, an S came in, lackings.
Uh-huh.
And then like the family divided with the S and the ing. And then they kind of entwined again, kept going back and forth. And then me, I just hated the jokes. And people like, hey, you're Dion lacking? What are you lacking? I'm like, all right, I'm dropping the ing. I'm dropping the ing because I'm sick of this hacky joke.
Bye, Alicia. It was nice meeting you. I'm glad you came. Hope to see you next Sunday.
Yeah, she's not gonna be next Sunday because you're busy.
I'm gonna be here next Sunday.
Cooking?
So yeah, pretty much the nickname became the family name. That's crazy.
Dang. What's up? Ayola.
Oh man, that cracks me up. Anyway, all that to say, you could become La King or King.
It's a dope name, La King.
I like La King.
What up, y'all? My name is Dion La King.
See?
King. My name is. Didn't I feel like I'm? You know that person that has a surname. I don't know if I say surname. Have a family name, and they change their name because they feel like they're too good for the family. I feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, like women have to change their name all the time.
You're not listening to what I said. You know how people change their name for the sake of the way it sounds. Like I know a friend named Leroy, but he says Leroy. Like imagine if one of your siblings decided to change their last name to Tanyai, right?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, why do you do that? He's like, I think it sounds better. Like I want people to call me Tanyai.
Yeah.
You know?
I get it.
Like, what about us? It still sounds horrible with you. Your last name sounds horrible.
So maybe we should all change it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Our family name forever now, henceforth and forevermore will be.
She follows you on. She keeps saying T because she don't know your last name. I mean, she don't know how to spell your name.
You know, everybody called my grandma T, so it's a name.
Ooh.
I get used to it. Yeah, I'll follow you back, Alicia. So can we talk about Netflix?
Let's talk about Netflix, B.
All right, so Netflix is talking about coming in for those who do password sharing. Like there's possibilities that they're going to crack down on it for real, right? And this is like after they lost, I want to say close to 800,000 users, and they're expecting to lose approximately 2 million more before June.
Why?
Just that's what's on trend. Like I think 600,000 of the losers they lost were from pulling out of Russia. But 200,000 was just people quitting, you know, getting rid of their subscriptions, but they keep going up in price.
Yeah. I mean, that offsets the wages. That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's kind of like if you keep going up in price, let us, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to get out of here. SpongeBob.
But you're not though.
No, I'm not because it's still free on my T-Mobile.
Oh. I forgot what you do. I do have it free on T-Mobile as well. I
Yeah.
just haven't used it.
Yeah.
I'm not to set it up.
Oh, it's easy. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so your whole Netflix account had those whole 6 people in there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All this time. I had Netflix.
Do you pay automatic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not using my Netflix. I want to see if I can sell my Netflix. I mean, I'm trying to get a come up.
They're cracking down on people like you.
I have free
You can
Netflix
also
all this
get,
time.
there's
I know
another
that.
one you can also get. I think maybe Apple TV or something. But I think it's just for the year on T-Mobile.
Would that be dope if you had an Apple? If you had an iPhone with Netflix, you can get Apple TV and Netflix, right?
Uh-huh.
For free.
But you have
What?
Apple TV on your computer, on your TV.
What am I saying?
You said on your iPhone.
What if there was a person who had an iPhone? Because if you have an iPhone, you get free Apple TV, right?
No, you pay $4.99.
Okay. All right, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're talking about lowering the prices to get people back. Yeah.
And I also heard they're going to add ads.
Yeah.
They're going to add ads.
That's
to
a lower tier model. Yeah.
Right. To pay for the description.
They did cancel. They did cancel a lot of Netflix shows. I don't know if it's any of the ones I watched, but they're trying to offset. Wait, they canceled Hintified? I didn't realize that. That's some show.
What's Hintified?
It's a macro show. I think it's Gina Rodriguez is a producer on it.
I ain't even heard of that before. You should read off all the lists of movies and shows that get canceled.
Here's the shows. Let me find like a for real list. This one's just people.
And now they talking about lower the price and get back to people. Dion is using the trade advice for life. Wait for the dip. Sell your password. That's funny. Hey man. Hey.
Let's see.
Hey. Adding ad space increases jobs and sponsors offers, plus attracts new talent.
Archive 81, the Babysitters Club.
Hold on, slow down. Archive 81. Never heard of it.
The Babysitters Club.
I've never heard of that.
That was a great show. They did 2 seasons. I know one of the actors on there.
Okay.
And it was a well-done version. Hintified, which was also good. Cooking with Paris. Never
heard of it.
Another Life. Oh, they canceled Will Smith's Bright 2, but that's partially because of the slap.
I don't even know that. Doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all.
What? Because
why are you? Because of an incident.
Violence. It's like we can't uphold this violence. We don't know if people are gonna watch. But for the same network that allowed Dave Chappelle to keep his situation, and they paying him $1 million or however much Chappelle's get paid, there's an interesting conversation there.
Yeah.
And what was the other? To that, somebody said, if you stop giving all these people these huge deals, then you could keep it at the same price, and we wouldn't be getting hurt out here in these streets.
Do you know that comedy shows are the easiest things to produce?
Yeah.
That's why they're knocking them out.
That makes sense.
And they're not giving them all that money. They're giving them the budget to create their show. So if it's like, hey, you got $40 million to create a Netflix show, they gotta rent the venue. First of all, they're paying all their lawyers and all that stuff, and all those people, agents, lawyers, locations, crew, set design, all that's going towards that. So it should let you know how big or small your event going to be. Yeah,
that makes sense. Somebody was like, Netflix really acting like people weren't bootlegging cable for years.
Yeah.
What makes y'all think y'all gonna figure out the solution?
Right. and some people is like, I have 2 homes. I have a office and I have a house.
Yeah.
Why do I have to pay twice? Because it's in 2 different locations.
It's in talks of adding gaming to compete with Sony. You can do some of the gaming stuff now. Like I think when I logged on recently, it was like you can now on my phone, you can now participate in some games. Not like the big gaming things yet. I know they're trying to build up there. Frivolous spending for sure is a downfall. Like the employees they hired, like they would take them from other places and then pay them twice, 2 to 3 times more than usual. So yeah, Netflix has a lot to grapple with. I'm not going nowhere because I got shows on Netflix unless they go out and start canceling more shows. But
yeah, Jamoya, traveling. Because if you travel, you can put your password into like computers, into the TVs, right?
mm-hmm.
It was like, what are they gonna say? Nah, man, you ain't from this.
Right.
This ain't your TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest though. We all have people. I have people using mine. I saw a meme that says, I gotta work hard because I got a whole family account on my Netflix, Disney, Hulu, and Apple Plus passwords.
Yeah. It'd be dope if somebody was selling passwords like a drug dealer. Like, what you need, man? What you got right here, man? Got that Hulu? What you want? 14-day trial. Was that a short film?
I feel like Passwords was a film or something.
I was like, in my head, I was like, why do I see this? I think so. It was the guy in the alley, right? Was that Passwords?
Remember it being called Passwords?
No, I kind of feel like,
unless you were talking.
I think I said that it'd be dope to have a drug dealer that sold passwords.
I've seen this before.
I kind of feel like I feel like we watched it.
Yeah.
Not
at a
that
festival though.
Not that, it was something else.
Oh, and you were like, oh,
and
they
I was like,
should
it'd be
have done.
funny if we did this.
What?
As in like give you 14-day trial period.
Oh.
And then say, yo, how was the show, bro? It was fantastic, man. It was like, you want to keep going?
Apparently they do sell hacked accounts. Let me tell y'all something though. This reminded me. Dion is notorious.
Oh boy.
Notorious for somebody, like, if you have an idea, he'll be like, hey, read my script. He'll read like the first 3 pages and be like, you know what you should write. And they'll have a whole nother story. So you were like sitting there like, but is my idea good?
Yeah.
Is it, what about my idea? Because I did work on it. Nah, what you missing? No, your story should be this. I'm like, now it's your story. He is notorious for doing that.
I am not great. And then because you in any movie, you can tell in the first 10 pages where it's going.
Right.
If you see that it has strayed away from the premise of the theme of the movie, you were like, I kind of wish you went this direction, or set it up so you going in that direction. They like, you want me to change my entire script?
No, it's different. Like, because I think you have to understand the story that a person was trying to tell. And I think you understand, you see a premise for the potential that it could be in that story. You're like, oh, the story could be this. And that's just based on the premise.
Right.
And the person's like, that's not the story though.
Right. But listen, if I'm setting up the invasion of the Transformers, right? But in the beginning, all we see is a love story of 2 dogs. It's like, yeah, I feel like me reading the beginning of that, I would have thought that this is going to be Homeward Bound 2. And it's like, I really wish you had said, like, seeing like a glimpse of some sort of star in the top, in an astrologist, I don't know if that's a word, had looked and said something's wrong, and then kind of had your little pre-story, and then it was like, something's off.
Sounds good. You don't do that.
No.
I was like, that's how you're supposed to do it. Yep. You don't do that.
I don't do that, yo.
I'm just putting it out there for people who want Dion to read scripts.
I be hating.
Lady in the Transformer. Dion punching up a story in the premise from the introduction. Yes, that's what it does. That's what he does. At first, I thought it was me. I was like, maybe I'm just a horrible writer. I just didn't have this idea. And I'm like, nope, that's just him.
That's so funny, Jamoya. That's so funny. Yo, let me tell y'all something. I am horrible when it comes reading the scripts. Horrible. somebody give me a 90 page script. I'm reading. I'll be like, I kind of wish they went this direction. I really wish they went this direction. I pray they go in this direction. They're not going this direction. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't want to read this script no more.
Instead of just going in the world.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like, like, man,
like go on the journey with the writer, and then if after you felt let down in some way, but understand the journey. That's part of being a script reader.
And it's different.
Reading. Yeah,
and it's the difference between free and getting paid to read the script.
Yeah, 100.
It's different. So when you're doing it for free, you can kind of skim through, go through every 5 pages. You be like, okay, this is free, nigga. This is free.
Let me tell y'all, the first script that I ever shared with Dion 12 years ago,
oh my God,
I happen to know that he has not completed it.
You talking about Opeo?
Yeah.
I 100% read it.
Really?
Yeah, and I told you that, and I gave you a book report of it.
You did give me notes.
I gave you a book report of it. I said, you said, Dion, read my script. I did not read it for years. I did not read your script for years. Okay. And then you had made me feel horrible by saying, Dion, I read your goddamn book 4 or 5 times, front and back, gave you notes, and all you can do is say, I ain't got time. I'm like, she's 100% right. Yeah, Twilla was the first person to read my book, and I said, what do you think? It was great. Change this, add this. I like where this is going. This. Supported it wholeheartedly. She's like, okay, now, Dion, read my script. I'm like, oh, God.
I forgot about this.
And she snapped at me.
I don't know if I snapped, but yeah.
100%. Jamoya, you're 100% correct. I do you write scripts, Jamoya? Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Like imagine watching a movie and it was like, they have a dolphin holding hands with a triceratops. Okay. That's kind of weird. All right, let's see where this is going. It's like, oh, they're going to school to be a gynecologist. Maybe someone's high and they're being a part. Wait, why are there a beef stroganoff ice cream shop being raided by tornado sharks?
But see, like with that mindset, you had never been able to appreciate Sorry to Bother You and Anything, Everything, All at Once, whatever that movie's called.
That movie, Sorry to Bother You, is like a shot at your brain. Hey, want to really fuck up your brain. Sorry to bother you, but you're not gonna live. You're not gonna live past this premise. It started off great. It was such a weird. How do you talk people into weird stuff?
I've always said, like, if somebody handed me that script and was like, Twilla, I want you to produce this, I'd be like, produce what? Because that script has to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be crazy.
Yeah.
But you have to, I guess, like in reading it, looking at the character's overall arc, which is still crazy when you think about where he ended.
Okay,
like,
I need you you seen it, right? Tell me.
I fell asleep on it.
Oh God. I didn't fall asleep on the Twills.
We both fell asleep.
Let me tell y'all niggas something. Let me tell y'all something. We at Sundance, we like 4 movies in of watching a series back-to-back of movies. Sorry to Bother You was playing at like 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Super excited. I'm coming off of Power, watching my guy Amari Hardwick do his thing, and Lakeith Stanford coming off Atlanta. I was like, oh man, they got a power squad. Danny Glover. Oh, they making fun of how white people talk, man. This is great. I like this movie. Dozed off. Woke up and I seen a horse in the bathroom. I was like, so I immediately thought, how many movies have I slept through? So I'm looking at that Jamari, and I'm looking at Twill. Y'all both like this. And I was like, I don't want to interrupt them, but I don't want to. So in my head, I was like, I don't want to ask them, what movie are we watching now? So I was kind of like, I don't. Whatever movie this is, I don't want to ruin the punchline. So let me kind of go back to sleep. So, so I woke up and I seen some of the same characters. I was like, "What just happened? What happened?"
Oh gosh.
He had the ears and the nose is getting pushed back in. I was like, "Am I high? What are they pumping in this air ducts?" Oh my gosh, yo.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Because I know exactly what scene you're talking about. You
Yeah.
woke up on, because I think it's the same one I
Yeah,
woke
I
up
was
on.
like, because when they show like a big punch like that, they usually like heighten with music, like "Bang!" Like a big horn to kind of wake up. Like, I was like, what?
Yeah, that was a long day. And
Yeah.
then, it was too late to watch that movie. That
Mhm.
movie should have been like midday for us. Yeah.
Only.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, make sure y'all stay awake. Follow this story.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man, speaking of movies, I heard that there's a college in Utah, a private college in Utah, that is doing a critical thinking course
Okay.
on porn.
Keep talking. I'm into it.
Yeah, so basically the idea is to offer a class where the students will watch hardcore porn, discuss like the themes and what's happening, and pretty much like breaking it down and understanding why people watch this type of media, and then understanding like what does this media say about society as a whole.
Mhm.
And their goal is to make people do critical thinking about hard things and
Pun
things.
intended. So were they watching it to enjoy it?
No,
Or
for critical thinking, like film analysis, media
Okay.
analysis, like breaking it down.
Hmm.
So like,
Hmm.
but watching it together and to take the stimulation and stuff out of it.
So
Just-
watching as in like to critique it, like, oh, I kind of like that angle, like cinematically,
Not
or
cinematically, just to be like, okay, what is this statement about like how this man and woman interact with one another? Do you think this is realistic? How is this what does this say about society as a whole? Is this how we treat women? Also, like, what fantasy life is this that you're living? Like, why do you think people are drawn to this fantasy?
Mhm.
Yeah.
In
Utah is odd.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm asking is, what is some of the notes, as in like, that's not realistic. They should have never interacted with sex that soon, like stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
Or is it like, this is not even believable? They will never have sex in the McDonald's parking lot. Like, are they breaking it down like that?
So I'm gonna read.
Go for it.
The course, titled Film 300 Porn will require students to watch pornographic films together and discuss the sexualization of race, class, and gender. It says it will stand, well, of course, they're getting pushback. Hardcore pornography is as American as apple pie and more popular than Sunday Night Football, which appears to have taken, which was on the college website.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, our approach to this billion-dollar industry is both a cultural phenomenon that reflects and reinforces sexual inequalities, but holds the potential to challenge sexual and gender norms, and is an art form that requires serious contemplation. We will watch pornographic films together and discuss the sexualization of race, class, gender as an experiment, radical art form.
Radical, dude. Dion, you can't make it make sense. It's a class for people who want porn. As in, somebody was like, "Hey, you gotta take that one class." What is weird is like, so we were talking about this on Daddy Issues.
Uh-huh.
What's weird is I watch porn typically by myself, not to be out in public. You watch it like, wow. Let me or you?
Me.
You watch it privately. Like to watch it with a bunch of people is very weird. It's because you can't be comfortable because it's something that you actually enjoy. You gotta be like, this is crazy.
But what you don't understand on top of that is, as a film major, I took a lot of like film analysis classes. So I could sit down, watch a film, break it down, and get no enjoyment. I'm not entertained. I could see flaws in films, or I could see what the filmmaker was trying to convey through certain camera shots and angles, and how that made me feel, and why they chose those colors, and why so and so wore that, why they say it like that, why did they play the music at that time, why did that sound happen, why did they punch in, all that type of stuff. That's how I'm taught to read films.
Right.
So if you take a class like that, and it's like now, like if you're looking at it and you're like, well, you see this person is taking this dominant position, and why is it that this person of this lower class, economic class, and of this person of color is being treated in such a way, or being hypersexualized in this simple way? What does this reflect on our society as a whole? You're not going to necessarily have enjoyment after breaking down like that. Right. So it kind of strips that away in a little bit. Like I went through like at least like from junior year of college through grad school and a couple of years after, not being able to just simply enjoy films, because that's how
you have to break it down.
Yeah.
I just I also I'm curious to know what movies are they watching, because there's a difference between like home.
See, I don't know none of these films.
I'm breaking it down to you. It's different. It's a difference between like a dude holding the camera and getting sucked off like this, you know, versus like somebody actually has like a cinematic like drone shot.
I'd imagine that you would get a mix of that. Like, you know, like this is more so like these verite shots, and this is like, this comes from like the experimental iPhone era, the stuff like that. I feel like you get like a dose of like, you know, different styles.
The style I'm a huge fan of is voyeur. You familiar with voyeur? What that means?
I know what that means. As
in, like, it's like you're across the room, you see somebody like, is she doing what I think she's doing, even though it's fake? You like it's like a fake camera like punching in. You're seeing like a girl giving a guy a hand job under the table. You be like, I should be watching this. Does anybody else see this? I'm like, I get it, cameraman. I get it. I shouldn't be seeing this either. It's like zooming in like super far. Like,
and why does that bring you joy? What about this style? What about this type of shot intrigues you and adds curiosity? Because and what is it saying about the experiment that what you're visualizing at that time?
So it's like a train wreck. It's like they're about to get caught. What? Even though it's like a WWF, it's like we know it's fake, but the thought of, oh my God, there's a lot of people around this couple. Oh my, look, he's doing this right in front of everybody. And I'm, even though it's on TV, I'm looking around like this, like, whoa, what's happening?
Okay. I had nothing.
Yeah, that's what gives me the feeling. Even though it could, those could be extras, those could be fake people entirely. If it was real, it'd be like, I'm looking at the extra too, like, y'all see this? Y'all don't see it because they're up under the table doing this. So there's people behind you ordering waffles. There's a waiter right above you.
Meanwhile, in class, they'll be talking about, well, what's the film angle that gave you this feeling?
The voyeur.
That's a style, but what is the type of shots that was used within that style? Like it's a POV, but POV. What are the specific angles, and what music kind of led you to feel like that? And what was the composition of those very shots that gave you that sensation?
Yeah.
So kids probably like, I'm signing up for this class tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I am taking this class. They have no idea how, like,
drop this pre-calculus.
I'm dropping any class I needed for that major. I might graduate a semester late, but it's okay. Yep. And then they walk in and be like, man, we got gender studies, race studies, film class. Like,
I'm gonna drop this biology class, and then after I get in there, I'm gonna drop these drawers.
Yeah, no, son, you will not. Yeah.
Sir, could you please pull your pants up? This is not that type of class. The hell it is. What are you talking about?
If I have to tell you again, it's going to result in suspension.
What's wrong with what? What are you talking about?
You're still not proper in class.
What's wrong with wearing sweats with no drawers on? Huh? So what? I can't have lotion at the disposal? Huh? So what? I have a hat that pushes out condoms, like a little change you got.
I'm bringing out that Dion y'all love so much right now in this conversation.
This will also remove the taboo and stigma around sex and plagues.
Sex that plagues our country.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
there's a lot of
wonder if
stigma.
they'd get a student discount to Banger Bros. That's funny.
They got to get textbooks and videos somewhere.
Yeah.
Speaking of other things, that's kind of
So, hold on. Stay on the subject real quick.
okay.
There's no books, or is it sex ed?
It's not. It's more than that. That's
So
what
I get it, right?
That's what I said. It's gender studies. It's critical race thinking. It's film. It's all those type of classes in one.
3 things. I shouldn't say 3 things. Financial literacy should be an actual class.
Preach.
Ownership should be a class, like real estate.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't think we should shove it down people's heads, but like sex, no one teaches that. They just kind of, it's like all those 3 things I just talked about, they're all taboo. It's kind of like, if you figure it out.
Well, 2 of those things I don't think are really taboo. I just think it's like stuff that we're not discussed or taught. Sex is more so taboo just because of the Puritan state of our country, like where we came from historically. But like in your mind, what in sex class, because I've taken lots of sex ed classes growing up, what was missing or what do you think should be taught in a sex class?
Stimuli, if that's a word.
Mm-hmm.
The purpose
Mm-hmm.
of sex
Mm-hmm.
for enjoyment and to co-create. What can happen?
Did you say co-create or procreate?
Procreate.
Did you say co-create?
I did say co-create. I'm not even gonna take it back.
Okay.
Because we are co-creating, right? We're creatures and we're co-creating.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Is that a word? Co-create?
It is now.
Yeah. Procreate. Some men don't understand cunnilingus. Some women don't understand fellatio. Where you can touch, feel, lick, all those things are very important to know, and vice versa. It's my like, actually, I don't really care about women's bodies, but hey, use the steps, gay guy. How I told you how women they can,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like we just kind of figuring it out. Now we got to get.
I mean, but beyond that, people aren't even talking about like being in relationships. It's so many basics that people don't.
I don't know, yo.
Have and I don't know if that's more so like a schools. I mean, why not? But it's also like I think society as a whole, parents and places where we congregate also have to be comfortable in having those discussions too.
Never comfortable. Sex is always uncomfortable with somebody you're not having sex with. Sex is uncomfortable with, yeah, that's it. I'm thinking of like, well, I've talked being older, I'm very comfortable talking about sex. But like as a teenager, it's very uncomfortable. Because you don't feel like, yeah, I've definitely done this. It's always kind of like a.
But do you ever wish like your dad or your mom was like gave you at least a little something more for you to work with, like, or to know going in a situation?
No.
Then so you didn't really want it in school.
I mean,
You don't want that classes because there's places you could go. There's people that teach these classes
on YouTube.
and in real life.
Would you go to that? It's my I'm signing do some. I'm signing up to some sex classes.
My friends have had sex parties for real for a lot, like since college.
I'm talking about in school.
Probably not.
We can go back to the sex party. I'm talking about in school. We're gonna go back to this. I'm talking about like freshman year in high school. Would you take a sex class?
No.
Did you feel like you would need to know? I was like, hey, actually, you'd be surprised. It's really informative.
Well, I was a late bloomer. I probably wouldn't have been. But I felt like also like we took sex ed, and our sex ed wasn't like that boring. Like this is a woman's butt. It wasn't like a boring sex ed. It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I would say maybe senior year, maybe junior, senior year, I found out that women have 3 holes down there.
well, see, all I have to do is take an anatomy course. It's different.
But I don't remember any of this.
Yeah.
In my head was so I remember the joke was wrong hole, fool. And then I was like, idiot, dude. How did you try to stick it inside her belly button? And I verbally, it was like, what? And then it was like, I was talking about the pee hole. And I was like, in my head, I was like, women don't pee out their vagina. And they was like, are you serious? And I was like, y'all don't pee out your vagina.
It sounded like somebody taught it in school and you weren't paying attention.
I was 100%. I was like, in my head, I was like, that's how y'all get wet, right? That's how y'all get wet. That has to be that has to be pee, right? And then it was like, you were so funny. I'm like, yeah. Immediately went to my best friend. You got 3 holes? Yeah, how do you think we pee?
Interesting.
Lost in the sauce. But if we had a sex class.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've had those classes. They bring out the little models and they show all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There he goes up. Sex really need to be discussed.
I think it should be discussed.
Let's talk about the sex party, yo.
You know,
who your friends had a sex party?
You know, like when you do like the lingerie parties and then you do and then they'll have like toys and then they'd be like, okay, so ladies, this is how, like, I feel like at a certain age you start having those type of discussions.
Would you go? This is no insecurities, all right? No insecurities. Like if I had a 40th birthday bash and I said everybody and their unmentionables. And it's just a nice little rented out house party, men in their silk pajama pants, women in their lingeries. Would you join one of those parties? Not me, but it's.
Well, first of all, why do men get the whole PJs? Why are they not in there?
They're in their Speedos then.
Okay.
I don't know why men would sleep in their Speedos.
Well, you said unmentionables.
Yeah, but I just don't. I don't know any men that's like, let me put a Speedo on and go to sleep. I'm just saying, what if men had lingerie, silk pants, no drawers, and women are in lingerie parties? Like
the short answer is no, I wouldn't go. But I was just making sure it was like, that's not my thing.
But
it's not my scene.
I mean, I said no insecurities.
Yeah, it's still not my scene.
As in, like, I don't want no pictures. Or you talking about like, I just feel very uncomfortable.
I'd probably be uncomfortable.
As in, you think somebody's gonna sneak a link?
No. Like, what is the point? We just walking around in lingerie?
Yeah. People on Halloween.
Hey,
you look good, girl.
Yeah, I don't knock people for doing it. It's just not my thing.
So what if you went?
You go?
I don't know. I haven't been that comfortable. Sure. I would.
Okay.
I also, it has to be a lot of my oddly friends that I can trust. You know,
Zup would go there. I'll go if Dion is there.
That's What's up, man? Zup. What's up is funny. Imagine having, well, you and I friends with all your people in high school. I would love to have like a high school reunion in that attire. It's like, hey, this is for grown folks.
Why high school?
I'm just trying to think all my friends I haven't seen in a long time. I mean, it's kind of. I would say it'd be dope. 30. I think about 40 people have kind of gotten married and children. It's like, I'm not doing that no more. Maybe 25 to get people young and kind of like, let's be fun to do it.
Yeah.
I think about 40 things start dripping, mostly skin, loose skin, and things start dropping. So we wrinkly up here. I don't want to see none of this. I ain't being a part of that.
Speaking of things dropping.
Hello.
Dion, you asked me a question earlier this week, something you found on Reddit.
Okay.
Can you read that?
Oh.
That statement.
Yes. So yeah, keep talking to the people.
Yeah.
Get this thing.
Okay. Going. I'm gonna read these comments. Dion, would it have helped if the anatomy teacher told you the lesson would help you with the sex? That's a good point. Like if they were like, today class, like what we're discussing is the female and male anatomies. Listen up close because what we discussed today will help you in your sex life.
I didn't hear any of that. So I'm still looking through I'm trying to think of where I saved it at. I thought I said talk to the people.
I was talking. I was reading the comments.
Talking to me.
I went to the comments though.
Okay.
But I think that's a good idea.
Say it again.
Would it have helped you if an anatomy teacher told you the lesson that lesson would help you with sex?
Yeah. But I still need to know the stimmy stuff. What is it?
Stimulus?
No, I feel like it's a package. What is it? Like you can lick here, you can lick here. This is right here. You know, these are good spots that most people enjoy. So now when you're having sex, you're kind of like figuring out a cheat code. Like which one of
I think that's what you're still doing. Yeah.
Figuring it out.
Yeah.
Because what if you like, I like this. I hope she likes it.
And then she'd be like, no, I don't like it.
But have you ever said, I don't like that with any of your partners or people? Or
I would think one should have the autonomy to say that.
Autonomy.
And feel comfortable.
Ouch. So. Hey.
Yeah.
No. All right, here we go. The caption reads, my wife poops in the shower. My wife poops in the shower and stumps it down the drain. Not a joke. She recently told me this, and I've been living with it for weeks now. She even broke the news to me while laughing about it. You know what? You know what a waffle stump is? She asked me as she laughed and laughed so hard she started crying. I felt disgusted and betrayed. I can't even look at her over breakfast anymore before I head off to work. And while at work, all I can do is wonder to myself, is she doing this right now? Apparently, this has been going on for the years. She says she uses all the scented candles she obsessively buys online to make the mask. I work 12 to 15 hours a day. So plenty of time to cover up her shit stink. A few times we've had to snake the drain due to a clog. Now I know why. I'm not sure I can live this life anymore.
Dion was like,
my story was, could you, if I heard the story, could you continue to stay in this relationship if you have been married to said person for 5 years, y'all have 2 children? Could you stay in that marriage? Yes or no?
No, I could not.
You're going to end it all because of that?
Ending it all. It's called irreconcilable differences. Ending it all. That is disgusting. He said we've had to snake the drain so many times.
That's just something wrong with her stool.
It's also like we share this bathroom. Like you are pooping in the place where I take a bath. I like baths.
We got 2 different showers.
No, in this case, they don't. They use the same bathroom. And what is happening when we go to the hotels? Do you do it there too? This is disgusting, Dion.
I'm more. I don't give a damn about the drain. I'm more about. I'm more. I'm more pissed at the squishing in her toes, so it comes up between her feet. It comes up between her feet, and it can kind of seep into her nails. That's the part that really bothers me. It's not like it's a solid. It's not like it's a solid going down. It's going like this. And then she got like this to her toes. It kind of
It's so gross on so many levels. There's not enough Pine Sol, Fabuloso, Lysol to get rid of what is happening. Your excrements do not need, they created toilets and flushing systems. We are so blessed in other countries. Some countries still don't have that situation. But yet she's sitting here like, let me just do it right here in the tub and squash it with my feet.
So
are you putting shower curtains on?
If I am a millionaire, Twilla, I am a multi-millionaire. I am a perfect husband. I've given you 5 children. We've been married 10 years. We have a relationship. We have a business. Mm-hmm. We are perfect on paper. We are perfect to the world. You haven't seen any flaws in me. And you find out year 10 that I am waffle smushing my bowels down the drain.
I am divorcing you and taking half of everything.
9 years. So if I say I don't do it in your shower, I do it in the back. That's why I have that extra shower back there.
Why do you do this?
Because that's how my mom raised me.
But we grow from things. We know better. Like there's lots of things our parents taught us that might not necessarily be right for us.
I am a multi-millionaire. I do silly stuff. I do silly stuff. Why don't you let me live?
Babe, that's disgusting. You should have never told me.
And you're going to divorce me?
Yes.
Would y'all divorce this man, y'all, if he is a perfect human being and that's the only thing that is a flaw?
It's
very disgusting, yes. Yes. Oh, come on, man.
As Upper said, she's on the streets.
It's very disgusting.
Like just discussed the squishing of it in between your toes, Dion. The same toes that share a bed with you.
But we're picturing it. We're doing it and then walking right out. That's where we're in the shower. I don't
care how well you shower. That is disgusting. In between your toes. What if you miss this little fecal matter in between your toes?
It don't fecal matter, man. All I'm trying to say is
it's not happening. They need to stop. Why are they waffle smushing? Therapy, then divorce.
No, you can't divorce me after we had therapy.
Yes, I can.
Just divorce me.
That is disgusting.
It's very disgusting. But I feel like if I have a perfect marriage,
Dion, you staying in a perfect marriage?
Listen.
Talk to me. In a perfect marriage, are you staying?
If I had no signs, if she had no signs of this mishap, and she kept it under wraps, I never was like, yo, what's that smell? It was never that. If it was just kind of like, this is her little porn.
Lick her toes. This
is her porn. This is her weird little fetish that she does. Oh, you say I lick her toes, you son of a bitch. Yo! Damn it. You lick her. Oh! I can imagine one of the times like, so wait, that time? That time I sucked your toes right out the shower. She's like, yes. The jump cut is me getting escorted out by the police. I'm sorry, officer. I snapped.
Oh gosh. That's what I'm saying. It's
disgusting. God, no, it is very disgusting. You didn't have to add to sucking the toes.
I needed to make it real for you. Because you are missing something.
No. No. No.
Oh gosh.
Oh God. I said, sweetheart, go in there, take a shower. It's your birthday, sweetheart. I'm gonna start at your toes and work my way up. So make sure you clean your body real nice. And I hear her like, ah! I'm like, oh, she getting ready. And I have a little flashback like, wait a second. That time when I sucked your toes, she's like, I'm sorry. Whoop, 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 whoop. Kids, go in the room. Go in the room, sweetheart. Go in the room. You don't need to see your mama looking like that. I'm sorry.
He said they definitely need therapy. The fact that there are no signs is that she is deviant, and that's the worst part.
She laughed too, like, so have you ever heard of a waffles man?
Oh my gosh, no. So I'm glad we are on the same page. The Lack Pack understands. Dion was really trying to make the stakes high. I'm like, I don't care. Divorce is imminent.
So people say, Mommy, why you divorced Daddy?
Your dad poops in the bathtub. It's disgusting. You told me to never do that. I know.
But we all do it. Mommy, Daddy taught us the right way. You gonna divorce the kids too? Well, we all do it. I taught your kids to do it too.
My kids gotta go to therapy now.
Your kids are doing it too, huh? You gonna divorce me? That's why they all got separate bathrooms.
Kids going to therapy. Dad does not get custody until that is handled.
I think you're being silly. I know, all jokes aside, you're not going to divorce a man because he poops in the shower.
I am taking half of his stuff and leaving. Period.
If it's reverse, what if you're the breadwinner? He's like, you leave me, I'm taking half of your stuff.
But he's poop, and he's the one pooping. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can afford a great lawyer.
What? How is that a reason to divorce him? I mean, what is the excuse? Hey man, he do weird stuff.
Babe, that's disgusting. I don't understand why you do it. Your need to. Can you see someone?
I can stop.
Can you stop then?
I can stop.
Well, stop.
But you gonna divorce? You just say I want a divorce.
Are you willing to stop? No, there would be conversation. Can you stop that?
I can.
Will you, for us, our sake, not do it? Do you realize that's horribly disgusting to me?
I can stop.
Will you stop? Is the question I asked you.
I can stop. Can you stop buying Birkin bags? I can.
With the money I bought?
I can stop. But we going to Aspen. We going to Chicago to see the Bulls in the finals. What? Why you want to divorce me? Because I poop in the shower?
Because at that hotel that we're going to stay in Chicago, you pooping in the shower.
I got my own room. Who was to say the person that stayed before us did the same thing?
Why are you so neat? And that's why we got to wear shower shoes.
Oh, gosh. Here we go. Can y'all believe this, y'all? My wife wants to divorce me because I do weird things in the shower. Yes. Love and hip hop, right?
Horrible. In these days of COVID, it would be easy divorce. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Why is her toes and ass taste the same?
See.
Oh boy.
It's messy. So messy.
Pun intended. Pun intended.
Oh my gosh. We're ending on that one. That's just too much. Yeah. That's so much.
Well, number 2.
Stop it. A mess. Oh my gosh, you guys have been great.
Oh my God.
On today's random ass convos. I am still disgusted, but I hopefully will be back and better next week. Until then, be sure to like, subscribe, watch our old episodes on YouTube, watch it on or listen to it on all the places where podcasts are available. And join us on the live when we do these Sunday. If you subscribe to our channel, you will get a notification.
Next week, we might have Emilio Escobar coming in. I will be behind the camera. Twilla has been talking to her back and forth, and hopefully, he'll show up. So we'll see.
There you go.
All right.
Until next time. Bye. Y'all, that's so gross. Oh, I'm so glad
If
y'all came with
y'all-
the feedback.
If y'all want me to send y'all this, I don't know if y'all want to see it or not, but it is a trend. I can send y'all that story. DM me and I will upload it to you if y'all want to send it to have a little conversation started with your friends.
Oh my gosh.
If you DM me and I'll send it to you. I'm gonna turn this off.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for joining us, guys. I feel there's a lot of people I haven't met on today. I sound like a church person. On today. God bless you. Yes, Sister Lashonda G. God bless you. God bless you. That's how pastors be doing. Stand up and tell us where you from. Ah. Well, giving honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who is the head of my life.
Listen.
You
Stop telling me something like this.
just giving a whole soliloquy. Also would like to. I come from Ebenezer Baptist Church, where the pastor is Reverend A. Ponder, who sends his greetings and his love. My name is Geraldine Maybell. Oh my gosh. Like, I call those the Kojic shout outs, but they did it in Baptist church too. Like when you had a guest pastor and they get up and they're like the long intro.
So do yours. Stand up and tell your name, where you're from.
Hello, my name is Twilla Tanye. I attend New Elish Baptist Church,
Hey,
where our pastor is Reverend A. Ponder.
That's good.
He sends his love and greetings to you. He has the utmost respect for this church, and I'm so happy to be here on today. And also giving honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ,
Who is
who is the head of my household, the head of my life. And I'm happy to say I am saved, sanctified, and Holy Ghost filled and fire baptized.
All right, sis. All right. Who else we got? Stand up and tell us your name. Anybody else here? Going once, going twice. All right. There's only 2 people in the audience. Only 2 people. It's like, Dad, why we do this every time? Why we do this? And that was Grandma. She's seen now.
I used to hate those church services because, like, our church, average church size is like 40 people, right?
Yeah.
Our church was like that church growing up. So
40?
it might have had 100. It has about 100 people, but it was so small, so you knew who the guests were.
That's so funny.
Each and every time.
The church I went to in LA was right down the street from my house because I didn't have a car. So I went there because it was accessible. And the pastor was the choir, he was the drummer, and he was the usher. People helped, but he was the director. He'd be like, oh, when I think of the goodness of Jesus. So he was singing with the mic, and all he has done for, and he'd be like this, he'd be like this, he'd be like, keep going, and he'd be like,
oh my god,
like run the pass the collection around. Like, oh, bro, boy, homie, yo, you need help.
That's a lot.
So one girl was like, hey, from Dayton, Ohio, so I want to know if you need some help with.
Yes.
He said, oh, God bless you, sir. Yes, absolutely. I was like, how can I help? He's like, can you play the drums? I was like, no. He didn't ask me anything else.
He's like, well, I need you. What I need you for?
He said, because he was like, you can't preach.
You can't sing.
You can't sing. Can't play the drums. And I'm not putting you around the money because I just met you. I'm not going to have you.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, we'll figure something out. And he was like, what's some of your talents? I was like, I've done comedy in high school. Oh, we have a talent show coming up. You want to be the headliner? You can hear any of my sets. He was like, yeah, you can be a headliner. Ironically, that was the first time I met Cat Williams. Met Cat Williams at a like a church like picnic or whatever. I opened up and he went after me Yeah,
Cat in the Hat.
yeah, Cat in the Hat. We talked afterwards. I was like, "Oh, you from Dayton, Ohio too?" He said, "Yeah, from Dayton, Ohio." So what part? He said, "Ferguson." I'm like, "I lived on Paul Dunbar, right the street over." He said, "That's crazy." Yeah. So then I was like, "Yeah, my mentor out here is Man Marv." He said, "Oh yeah, I know Man Marv." And then yeah, we toured for one day.
You be like low key name dropping, like
This
you
is
don't do it on purpose.
before they got on.
I know you don't do it like on purpose, like, but it's just funny, like the people that you've known and the experiences. You're like, oh yeah, I worked with so and so back in the day. That's my guy. You don't mean it like you don't do it like how people just be like, I'm at Jay-Z's house right now. You're not like that person.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's just that you have like,
it's got skin in the game.
yeah.
Skin in the game. Like you be talking about your girl Williams.
Ebony.
Mm-hmm. Who's your most famous friend that you know?
I don't have famous friends.
Let me ask you again. Who's your most famous friend?
I don't have famous friends.
Who is the most known person that you know in your life that they know you and you know them?
It might be Ebony.
There it is.
Yeah.
You think if she sees you, she'd be like, Twilla Tangy, or she'd be like,
No.
I know you. Which one?
It would be Twilla, or I'm like, what would she call me? It might be Twills, but whatever. Yeah.
What is anybody in y'all circle that still talks to her?
Like heavy?
Yeah. When y'all fell out.
Nobody fell out. We just grew apart. Yeah.
Grew apart.
Like we'll send DMs to each other now and again.
Well, that's makes you talk to her.
Over the phone. It's probably like 7 years ago.
DMs. You ever DM them before? Say I'm proud of you.
I think we DM. Yeah.
She respond back?
Yeah.
Man, send me that. I mean, send me to me. Show it to me. Let me see that. I love the reaction. Oh, I forgot that y'all was in here. I'm actually about to spill some beans on something. Just figured out why I don't get notifications. Glad I caught y'all. Hey, man, what happened? Undomesticated John. Hey, yo, we missed the whole podcast this morning. We did Lackaroni and Chaz this morning. We better get out of here too. I gotta upload this.
Your girl gotta get ready for work and cook.
Good. All right, y'all. Love y'all so much. See y'all when I see y'all. If I get 3 thumbs up, I will promise to come on late-ish, around 8-ish. If y'all want me to get back on.
Please get back on. Man, please.
I get 3 thumbs up, I will start doing late-ish, around 8-ish. I might take that 5. Oh God. Told you an asshole.
I'm a supportive asshole though.
Undisputed. I was undisputed. No, you can't do that. Okay, damn it. No. I see 2. Twills don't count.
How? That's not Twills. That's Lacktoast. That's your brand.
No, because you're not doing it with me, so you can't force me to do something.
When am I going live?
See? Oh God, LaShonda made it 3.
Thanks, LaShonda. I don't know. I don't usually go like, guys, I'm a little shy.
She's a lot of shy.
Yeah. It takes a lot for me to.
It takes a lot to do this.
Yeah.
Twilla is this is a piece of Twilla. Twilla could be a lot of fun, but she puts this persona up, thinking that like the Obamas are watching her right now.
It's not a persona. It's just I don't reveal full selves to everybody. Only a handful of people.
That means you're in denial, yo.
I'm not. These are layers. It's not a persona.
We got Undisputed Jean, Jamoya, and LaShonda give me the thumbs up. I guess I will. Y'all prefer YouTube or Instagram? For YouTube or Instagram. and I'll make it happen. I'm gonna be very boring, man. I'm just gonna be editing most of the time. I think I should. I do Instagram because most of the time, a lot of times people come in to talk to me.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, because YouTube is.
Thanks, Jamoya. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do. Like one day I was supposed to do it for my last birthday.
Go live.
Do my a little comedy stand-up thing.
Yep.
For me, myself only. I have a whole set written.
Yep. And I have that footage.
That's not even the one I want to do.
Okay.
I wanted to do a whole separate one. I had the whole artistic look and everything.
Yep.
Editorial style. Maybe I'll do it this year. We'll see.
Okay. All right, y'all. Instagram Live. Late-ish, around 8-ish. Toodaloo.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.
2 hours, yo. 2 hours on this mug. Yay.